Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech for yet another first impressions review. This time I'm having a look at a game by the name of Galcon Legends, which is currently available on Steam for £6.99 and was developed by Hassey Enterprises, or Phil Hassey, as you can see up here. Now, this is a port from a smartphone. You will see it as a few sort of tap to start, tap to this, tap to that have been left in, but it's a minor niggle. Options menu is kind of limited. You've got resolution and that sort of thing. What is quite important though is colorblind mode on or off, and left-handed mode on or off. Now left-handed I don't think is hugely important, but colorblind definitely is, so that was definitely nice of them to put that in, and I think if you are indeed colorblind you will appreciate that. So basically this is the game. As you can see, there's a tap there that I was talking about, and this time I have a three-way battle which I have not had before. Basically this green planet here at the bottom with 500 on it, that's my planet, and all the other planets belong to my enemy. Now as you can see, there's different size planets, each with different numbers, and basically each planet is needed to produce ships. The more planets you have, the more ships you produce, but you need to be strategic as to which planets you take. Basically you want a large planet because large planets can produce more ships, but you also want a large planet with a small number on it because, well, that number represents the amount of ships. So let's say you had a large planet with 10 ships on it. That's a higher priority than, say, a large planet with 50 ships on it, because the one with 10 will require less of your ships to overtake, and then of course turn it over to your side. Anyway, it's better just to sit in action, so I'm just going to show it to you. This is me here. So basically my option is to try and spread out as much as possible. If I'm too clustered, they will just destroy me. So basically you can either click on the planets individually, or you can double click to select all of your planets. Now, given how hectic this game actually is, I find personally that it's best just to double click and select all, because otherwise it gets quite difficult to manage your ships and your planets. And as you can see, I'm not doing too well at the moment. This game started out pretty easy, but it has rapidly got more difficult. As you can see, not going amazingly well. Might have to restart this actually. Yeah, I'm going to restart. Now, given that this is a iOS or smartphone port, the levels are quite short, but they do take a few tries, because, well, you need to get the right strategy, that sort of thing, and if you do it wrong, it's not particularly forgiving. And as you can see, I completely lost within a space of about 2 minutes on that last try. Actually, we want that one. Come on. There we go. Right, so basically I want as many large planets as I can possibly get my hands on, and try and take that one out as well. And obviously they keep trying to take the mega planets, and now these mega planets obviously have insanely excuse me, high production. So that's why everyone of course wants them. But it might actually be better just to let them have those and try and just sort of spread out as much as possible. So you can micromanage if you like, or you can just do what I'm doing and select all. If you micromanage, if you've got like one planet with like a million, well not a million, but like 100 ships on it, you might want to just select that one and take some other planets, that sort of thing. Again, you can see I've just lost horribly. So it might take me a while to actually get past this level. So I think I might have bothered a bit too much with this, with the smaller planets. Sorry. So what I probably want to do is just try and ignore that and take the large planets if I can. So for example, this planet that had 20 on it a second ago, that's a priority for me to transfer from, because basically if you have too many ships on one planet, it becomes a massive target for your opponents. And given that I have 3 of them this game, it's very important that I try and keep an eye on how many ships I have on each planet, that sort of thing. And just basically take as many large planets as I possibly can. Obviously my opponents are trying to do the same thing, which is why this is actually quite tricky. There we go. Right, finally got that after a long time. And this level's actually really difficult. So the levels don't last long, as you can see. I'm losing quite rapidly. Hang on, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, it's just under my headphones, just to be annoying. But you do have to think carefully. So let's just try a slightly different... I need to be quick, I think. I think that's my problem, because I'm talking and taking too long. And luckily I got that large planet just in time. Eventually I'll get past this level, guys, promise. Alright, let's try this. Let's try and go for each one like that. The only problem is a lot of these large planets actually have quite a few ships on them. So it actually takes quite a lot for you to get your hands on them. There we are. I can actually get my hands on that planet now, finally. So you do have to keep an eye on the amount of ships you have on each planet, as I said previously. Too many ships on one planet makes it a massive target. So for example that... But the larger planets especially accrue ships quite rapidly, which is why I find it easier personally to just sort of double click on all of them. Right, so let us go for that, and then that one, that one. So as you can see, I'm rapidly taking over this little galaxy of ours now. It's going a little bit better for me this time, as you can see. Just trying to stomp those bitches out before they think that they can talk down to me. Show them bitches some manners. Bitches love manners. Okay, I need to keep an eye on that because he's trying to take those planets from me, and I can't afford to lose many, really. Every planet counts. So, what do I think of the game? Well, obviously, as I said, it's a port from iOS/Android. So obviously, that took me about 2 minutes to complete, and each level lasts about that long. But while that may not be amazing for a PC game, what is pretty good is the design, and it's actually quite enjoyable to play. It's very enjoyable to play. It has everything. It's designed very well. Everything's very colourful. Everything's very bright, and the soundtrack is actually really good as well. All right, so we're facing the evil Crab Lord. Is he called Crabulon? I hope so. Crabulon, Crabulon, Crabulon. Right, let's see. The evil Crab Lord is trying to smuggle his planet grinder into the galaxy without paying appropriate tariffs. You must stop him by defeating 3 waves of invasion. Let the enemy tire himself out on neutral planets. Take and hold high production planets and defend them. Try to wipe out each invasion before the next wave hits. So as you can see, each level brings something different. It's not just the same every time. The first levels were quite simple, and they're getting increasingly complex. But what I like about this game is there was clearly a lot of work put into it. The mechanics are simple, but they're executed very well. and the design of the game is actually pretty nice. The graphics are simple but effective, bright and colourful, and the soundtrack, as I said, is very good. I'm going to shut up for a second and just let you hear it. Okay, that went horribly. As you can see, this level is actually pretty damn difficult. Not going very well, is it? I need to try and keep hold of these planets. But it's not really going all that well, as you can see. Alright, let's just focus on one area rather than trying to have multiple sides of the map. He's just overwhelming with the amount of ships he's got. That's the problem. Ah! Come on, damn it! Damn you, Crab Lord! So this game's actually quite enjoyable. I quite like it actually, and it's fairly cheap and cheerful as well. I only really tend to have a problem with sort of iOS ports when they charge a lot for a fairly simple experience, when of course it's probably free to play on the iOS/Android. Not all the time, obviously. Not every single... God damn it! Thing on iOS is free to play, but most of it is for obvious reasons. Right, let's try and take his planets from him. I'm trying to goddamn defend my planets. Maybe actually, instead of trying to go for this side of the map, I should go for the other side. I might try and do that actually. If this one doesn't work out, which it probably isn't, I will try and do just that. There's no way I'm going to win this one. No way. Right, instead of trying to take that side of the map where the enemy is, I'm going to try and aim for this one. Right, and I need to stop him from just taking my planets from me, if I can. Come on. That's it. Focus on that one. Take it back. Give me my planet, bitch! That's it. Come on. I just need to survive. I can't really defeat him, obviously. I just need to survive the waves, and I'm only on 2 out of 3. God damn it! Ah! So as you can see, short levels, but each level has its own unique challenge. Alright, let's try and bloody keep hold of these planets. There we are. Come on. 2 out of 3. Ah! God damn it. Just try and keep as many planets as possible in my control, just so I actually have enough bloody ships to take this guy on. Obviously the whole point of this particular level is being overwhelmed with numbers. Ah! God damn it. Let's take that one. Oh, this is definitely challenging, I'll tell you that. That's what I like about this game, it actually does require a lot of thought. And it's simple gameplay mechanics, but effective gameplay mechanics. Simple is okay if it's executed well, and I personally think that this game is executed quite well. Okay, he's taking that planet from me. I need to bitch slap him in the face. Come on. Ah! God damn! Crab Lord does not mess around. I will defeat you, Crab Lord. Do you hear me? I will defeat you and the crab people. I will crush your entire race beneath my heel for the transgression you have done today. How does that sound? How does that taste? It tastes good? Bloody hope so. I bet you taste good as well, Crab Lord, don't you? I bet you taste amazing. Come on. Ah, how the hell did I lose all those planets? No! Oh, God. I was so close. Come on, God damn it. I need to keep hold of these corner planets. I need to. Sorry, I thought I heard something and I got distracted and now I'm dead. Alright, and as you can see, if you're having a bit of too much trouble with that map, you can select a new map to basically hope that this new map will bring you a bit more luck than that old one. And it might just do that. Let's see. Let's try and keep hold. If I try and look at two sides of the map at once, I just get... Because it doesn't take long for this guy to literally just start ravaging all of your planets, so you need to, at least in my opinion, try and keep your concentration in one side of the map. But that isn't going too well at the moment. Come on. We must defeat the Crab Lord. There we go. God damn it, Crab Lord! How do you have so many bloody... Alright, let's try our luck again. So as you can see, it's kind of randomly generated each time if you select a new map. Right. I think what we should do, to be honest, is try and... I'll show you a different level. Let's see. What was a good one? Yeah, this is a good one. Now this one is slightly different. As you can see, you're pretty much completely outnumbered, but the thing that is different between him and the Crab Lord is basically he's quite slow moving and you can actually defeat him, whereas with the Crab Lord you just basically have to survive until the end of the wave. So basically you just have to try and outproduce him, because he owns all of the good planets. All of the planets basically. And this one was actually quite difficult for me to do as well. It took me a few tries, so although this game is simple, as I said previously, you know, it's pretty good, and I think the production levels on it's pretty damn high. Clearly a lot of love was put into it, and I think you guys can plainly see why it was a pretty good move on their part to put in a colorblind mode. Alright, let's try and just spread myself out as much as possible, because the problem I had previously when I did this off screen obviously is basically too many ships on one planet equals target, as I said, so when I've got all these high producing planets, it's quite difficult to keep track of each individual one. This game is quite hectic as well, so you need to be fast on your feet and with your clicking powers. Don't let him take planets from you. Come on. No, that one's mine. You're not having it. There we go. Lovely. Obviously, while I was focusing on that, he's bloody been running rampant all over the place. God damn it, he's determined to have that planet. Try and take as much of this goddamn galaxy as we can. I will conquer it all. It all should become a glorious green. A glorious green. No, I said green, not blue. God damn it! Let's try a new map, shall we? Because I think that was definitely different to the last time I played this level. So as you can see, like past like the tutorial levels, this game doesn't really mess around. They say it's slow moving, but at the beginning of the game when he has like 1,000,001 planets and you have like 2, it's still quite difficult to outproduce him. Obviously this game is entirely mouse driven, so you know, you don't have to worry about any keyboard controls or any rebinding or any of that, which is obviously why left-handed mode was quite important for this game. I'll see, you know, if you want to change your ship's directions, you can do. So they also have put in a fair amount of work into the port. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that tap is still in there. So obviously you wouldn't have been able to select all like that I've been doing there. So obviously that also changes the direction of your ships that are already in flight, that kind of thing. Ah! God damn it. I suck. So I think you guys have gotten a pretty good impression of this game, as well as how terrible I am at it. Come on, take over planets, goddamn you! You, go for that one, please. It's quite difficult to micromanage everything with how hectic this game is, as you can see. We need to take these planets close home to home, sorry. Ah! I was doing so well at the start and then it just rapidly gets out of control. So it kind of depends on your playstyle, whether or not you just want to select all or manage them individually, but I personally have trouble keeping track of everything if I try and manage everything individually, but that obviously says something about me and my skills, or lack of. And once ships have landed on the planet, of course, you can then move them, so they're not stuck on that planet for good or anything like that, so... Come on, take that planet, it's a good planet, there we go. It's a juicy planet, tasty. Lots of production for me, come on. Thank you. Mine! My planet! Mine! My planet! My planet! I said my planet, bitch! Ah, god damn it. And now I've run out of high production planets because... So as you can see, it's not exactly a good idea to focus too much on one planet, but especially if he's firing all of his ships at it like it's going out of bloody fashion. You, take... I said you, flip, there you go. Goodness me. So if you see like he's aiming all of his ships at one planet, you can obviously then ignore that planet for the moment and basically get something else instead to not waste resources on a planet that's basically a lost cause because he's firing everything he has at it. So you don't want to get him let him get out of hand because, well, that's how you lose. That's not what I've been doing the last bloody 10 minutes, letting all these scum take over my universe. They should accept me and their glorious empress. Accept me as your empress, bitch! No? Alright, well, I'll show you one more map and then I think I'll call the video. I think you guys have got a pretty good impression of the game and its mechanics, that sort of thing. Right, so this is our mega planet thing. You need to outproduce. So this is when they got the whole mega planet thing introduced, which are quite difficult to hold on to, obviously. Because then she's gonna want to take them all, and I'm lost already. Oh, hello. Has the game crashed? I think the game's crashed, guys. I don't know what happened now. I just pressed escape to access the menu like I've been doing all video. Oh. I don't know what's going on. The game's frozen. I can't... Anything I can do is access the menu. So, I don't know what happened there, but I think that's a good place to call the video. I think if you're in for something a little more casual, but still pretty testing and can give you a little bit of challenge, and even though the levels are quite short, they can be replayed infinitely, and may even take you a few tries to complete, yeah, why the hell not? It's pretty cheap and cheerful, and can be played very short bursts or very long bursts, depending on how you play. Obviously, each level is short, but that doesn't mean you beat each level easily. No, no, no. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.